Can a single parent raise successful children? I saw this question, that this is something that hundreds of people Google every month, and it's a question that people want to know the answer to. Can a single parent raise successful children? Coming up next. I'm Lisa Fournier with Be the Change Parenting, and I'm here to help you teach your kids values, build awesome self-esteem, as well as an amazing connection with them. So if that's the thing you want to hear about, then smash that subscribe button. Today we are answering the question, can a single parent raise successful children? I saw this question, that this is something that people Google often and they want to know the answer to. Is it really possible? And I know from comments that people have left on various videos that I have on my channel that people who are going through very difficult marriages are considering divorce, and they're very worried that is it possible as a single parent, will they be able to raise their children? Now, obviously, the best is for children to have two parents. A mother and a father who love each other very much and who, raise their children and have similar values. Obviously, that's, what we all strive for and what we all want in our lives. But is it possible if that's not working? If you're in a relationship that is, God forbid, abusive, or something that, is really, you can't tolerate anymore, it's not working for you, can you, and there's many other reasons for divorce as well, that's not the only reason, but can you be successful as a parent raising children alone? And I say unequivocally, yes! Yes, you can be a successful parent raising children. I have 8 children, and I can't say that it's been a breeze, but you know what? I think we're doing well. And the fact that somebody can consider staying in a relationship, especially an abusive relationship, or a relationship where the other person is doing very, bad things or things that are detrimental to raising your children, I say absolutely a single parent can raise successful children. What does it take to raise children? It takes a lot of love. Do you have a lot of love to give? Do you have love that you can give and give and give? Raising successful children also means demonstrating self-love. It means taking care of yourself and doing things that you need, taking care of yourself and demonstrating that that's important. So your children will grow up to take care of themselves, whether it's, physically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in any way to take care of yourself. Raising children means setting boundaries. It means being a good example. It means taking care of your children's physical needs, their spiritual needs, their emotional needs, their mental needs, whatever kind of needs your children have. Can you do that? Can you take care of your children? These are the things that you need to have be a successful parent, to raise successful children. Kids who feel loved. Kids who feel that their needs are being met. Not just physically, and yes, obviously physically, that they have a warm bed to sleep in and nice clothing to wear and that they're taken care of and their nails are cut and all those things. But emotionally, that you can sit and listen to them and their problems and their issues, that you can connect with them, hear them out when, there's a bully at school or when they're not passing their test, help them out to be successful in school, help them to, shoot baskets properly, teach them how to kick the soccer ball. I've been a single mom for many years, and even before I was a single mom, my ex-husband is from a different culture. He didn't grow up in the United States, and he didn't know how to throw a baseball. So that was the type of thing that I did with my older son. We every day would go outside and throw the baseball around. So I helped him get a really good throw in, taught him how to, play ball. Those are the things that a successful parent needs to do to have successful children, so that they feel good about themselves. They feel like they can play ball just like anyone else. They feel like they get good grades because, I wasn't always the one to teach every one of my kids every single subject when they needed tutoring. Sometimes I went out and got them tutors because I can't do everything. Yes, I have 8 kids and there's a lot of homework to be done. You're right, I can't do it all, but that doesn't mean that I can't manage it all. It's not the same thing doing it all as managing it all. There's times, I have working hours when I work. I have hours when I'm, playing with the kids, and sometimes I'm doing homework, and sometimes we're going on walks together and having one-on-one time. All of these things are so important for raising kids. But if you're considering staying in a bad marriage where you're unhappy, where someone is being hurt, then no, that's not the solution. So that your child should have, two parents. The solution is that yes, you can be a single parent and raise successful children. Also, I want to ask you, what does success mean to you? Right now, I have a 20-year-old son and 18-year-old daughter. They're both in college. I think that's success, that they're going to college. They're going into higher learning. To like my daughter's in a 4-year what's it called, 4-year Bachelor of Science course to do computer engineering. And I feel like, okay, that's successful, that she's going to go into that, and she's hopefully going to be successful in that. My son's also in a great doing a great my language is going like this. Should I edit this part? No. The point is that I really want you to know that success doesn't just mean monetary success. Success is when I can sit at the table and my son's come home from college and we haven't seen him in a while, and the kids can all sit together and laugh and joke, and the older kids are talking about times when, when they were little, and the little kids are all laughing, hearing all these stories. And we can be a united family where the kids get along, and they know how to get along with other people, and they have friends, and they feel good about themselves. The fact that they have self-esteem, that they think that they can achieve things in life. What do you call success? What is success to you? So yes, success to me is not just being able to monetarily support yourself one day in life. Success to me is growing up to be able to be in good, healthy relationships. Success is to be able to have good relationships within your own family, that you love your own siblings and your parents. And yes, I always encourage my children to have good relationship with their father, and to call him, and to thank him. It's very important for a child to receive love and to build self-esteem and to have good, solid values in his life, and to be able to create good relationships. And yes, to be able to go on and to higher learning, and to get himself, to be able to support himself financially. Those are all important things. And those are things that, yes, a single parent can do. And obviously it's better if you've got two parents, and even better if you've got grandparents and aunts and uncles and a whole community, a village raising a child. But can a single parent give all of these things to a child? Yes, unequivocally, absolutely, without any doubt. Yes, a single parent can give this to a child. And if this is your situation, then I'm going to tell you something that I was told, was it 4 years ago, when I realized I was going to be getting divorced? Was it 5 years ago already? Gosh, years fly. I went to one of my mentors, a teacher of mine, who I said, it looks like I'm going to be getting divorced, and I'm not really sure how to go into this, because honestly, I'm not the type that gets divorced. I grew up, I went to my grandparents' 50th anniversary. I'm the type that, like, no matter what, I saw my parents always go through, you always come through in the end. You stick with each other till the end. And I truly believe that marriage is forever. So how can I go through with divorce and be someone that, like, stands tall in front of my own children, that they should learn that, like, you can go through things like this, and that divorce is okay. I don't really think that divorce is okay. So how can I show that and model that for my kids? And this mentor of mine, he told me that, people go through different things in life. And some people, their difficulties, they wear on their, they wear like a medallion of what their difficulties are. Like veterans from war, they wear their medallions of, like, the things that I've gone through and the difficulties I've gone through, and the injuries that I sustained. Or let's say a mother who's got, like, triplets or something like that, and she goes to the park and she can't catch them all, and she's just overwhelmed with her little kids. That's like a medallion she's wears, that, like, oh my gosh, my life is overwhelming, and, like, but it's a wonderful thing, and I'm so proud of my tests in life, right? So he said, why shouldn't you wear yours as a medallion too? You might not believe in divorce, but this is the test that you have to go through in life. This is your test in life. And you can go through it saying, this is what my purpose right now is. And I'm doing the best thing for me and my family right now, that what's good for our lives. So why should I be embarrassed? Why should I think there's something wrong with me? Why should I feel bad or like a failure? I'm not a failure. I'm actually truly a success, that I can move on to the next stage of my life and do it and be proud and be brave and be a good source of inspiration for others around me and for my own family. To say, yeah, this is who we are, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. And that's how I went into my divorce when I started my, when I first told my kids we were getting divorced, and then when we got divorced, and that was generally my outlook in life, that this is okay. This is the way life is right now, and we're going to be good. We're going to be fine, and we're going to be grateful for the things that we do have. And I do have a beautiful family with a lot of children, and we're going to be strong, and we're going to fight our battles with a smile and with this like strength of power that we can do this. And that is what has given my children the ability to have a huge smile on their face, to walk into any situation with confidence. And my children's teachers have come to me and said, I had no idea that you were divorced. Like usually, like there's certain signs that a child has in divorce and whatever. Your kids don't have it at all. Your kids are so self-confident and have so much self-esteem. How do you do it? And that is the secret. That's the secret, to be able to have the confidence inside of yourself that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing for my family, for myself, and whatever this test is, whatever I'm going through, I'm going to do it with a smile on my face, with confidence, and with, obviously with looking for guidance from above, but with self-love, that I'm doing the right thing that's good for me and my family, and I can do this. Yes, a single parent can raise children, and help them be successful. A single parent can absolutely raise children to be successful.